Hello, everybody. Zynesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Edward Teach. We've had a considerable luck turnaround with finding and capturing settlers as the Republic of Pirates, because, as you've heard a couple of times by this point, we cannot buy or train any settlers of our own. But moving on from that disaster waiting to happen but didn't, I'm gonna head and grow this town to this treasure resource, foxes, and it is going to start producing treasure fleets, because that'll get us closer to an economic legacy from the experience I've had. I'd better get this sloop away from that cog before it takes any more damage. And Santo Domingo is going to be closely guarded by this fleet of cogs led by this buccaneer. Now, I've got 2 settlers under my ownership by force, but I wonder if I can grab a 3rd one before the age ends. What's this? Oh, my sloop got done in by a cog from... Oh, it's a Karak, but it's from the Songhai Empire. That's just lame. But at least it'll get me some more gold in my inventory. Oh, a missionary. I'm gonna have to deal with that. And we got Siam unlocked as our potential modern era civilization. Talks about the white elephants. Yeah. Gonna have to get a missionary in here to counteract the other missionaries doing. And we discovered Kamakura of the Japanese people. Definitely one to befriend. Hopefully before this age will end. Preferably. Colonialism is what we got now. And next up will be... Oh! Enemy of all nations 2 will be interesting. When you capture a treasure convoy unit, it is worth an additional treasure fleet point. Not sure how that will work, but it's definitely going to be worth a try. Okay, we got Port Royal back to Sikhism majority. But we're not quite out of... Hey, settler! Didn't expect to see you here. Do I want to work my way towards that one, or perhaps find a different one? Oh, no, 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 please, no. Hi. Why'd they all gang up on me? Oh, sheesh. Treasure convoys can be damaged, but as long as I get mine back to my home territory safe and sound, we should be okay. I do not like this, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to save up for a Karak at some point. But I'm just 4 gold short. That's definitely not what I want. Another settler from Rome. Alright. You're needed out here. Mina's gonna have some Karaks. Is gonna have a Karak alongside too. Skip turn for now. Go ahead and go under. I'm not finding that many more treasure resources aside from that other fox that I somehow didn't see at the end of the last part. Okay, I really only got these cogs out so I can combat these Carracks. And my Buccaneer can finally get a promotion. Oh, these trees are rather different from the commander trees I've seen. What do I want to go for? I could do weather gauge, which would give me less of a headache, because I seem to be packing and unpacking quite a bit. For someone who uses naval units and such. University will go... Okay, it'll go here. Gonna have to move my rural population somewhere else, like here. More food. Yay. Go sleep for now, missionary. Skip turn for now, buccaneer. So if my cog gets into any more fights with naval units, then it's gonna be history. But at least it'll get me an opportunity to increase my gold income. Okay. University is gonna go here, over the altar. Definitely a good investment for science. And maybe if I have all of my cogs gang up on just one Cossack. Yep, and it got a conversion. Davy Jones's Locker is the narrative choice I got. With a shuddering crunch, the enemy ship lurches. Water rushes into the hold, and Blackbeard's sailors leap aboard to salvage what they can before it all goes to the deep. Not everything can be saved. Of course it's gotta be the gold. Riches are what I'm after for my piracy. I took out one of my cogs, but it doesn't matter. What's going on? Oh, Santo Domingo's getting attacked. Okay, this knight is definitely going to be a good choice for me. And for Santo Domingo's safety. Okay. That's their second Carrack taken care of. Now my next objective should be to move them to safety. And to my advantage. I'm gonna have to rest for a little bit. But my Buccaneer can get a promotion. Okay, that's a Japanese cog that I can go ahead and finish off. Because it's Kamakura of the Japanese people. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah, there it goes. What a pity. Okay, so... I think I remember seeing that my Buccaneer can actually be promoted. Yep, 1 point. Oh, it froze up on me for a little bit. For some reason. I'm gonna do... Let's do charge. +1 movement for this commander when packed. Won't have to worry about getting damaged on the high seas as much from enemy ships. And not because I don't have shipbuilding researched anymore. Sleep. Let's pack you. Let's pack you. Let's actually pack you. And this other carrack can be packed, but I'll have it rest for a little bit until it's healed. Oh. And now Rome is coming up from the southwest. You kidding me? Maybe it would be a good idea if I had my commander take care of the situation down there, while these other two ships are to heal up. Okay, one of Rome's units is moving away, at least. Okay, so as soon as my knight takes care of one of these two units, I'm gonna have to purchase another unit as quickly as possible. Just like so. Now it's protected properly. It's still gonna take a while for these carracks to heal. But no matter how long it takes, I'm gonna have a pretty good fleet once I have it fully assembled. You're gonna have to stop showing me volcanoes at some point, game. What importance are they to me, other than just to watch them erupt at this point? It's time for a long overdue granary in Kition. And my knight unit up here can go ahead and go after this crossbow, while this one stops to watch over the rest of Santo Domingo. Gonna have to skip it for now, have this one sleep. And this one is going to go to sleep for right now. Oh, look at this one going back and forth, not knowing what to do. Then it's going to rest up at this cliff top. Oh, so Kamakura is actually good with me now. Well, never mind the chase then. Still want to get these two knights here and this buccaneer with its units to protect Santo Domingo in case anything were to happen to it. I kind of want medieval walls, but I don't have the gold for it. Maybe later, I guess.
The purpose of construction is to make
Architecture has been done, and our narrative choice is going to be another one dealing with religion. Do I want to do all faiths must be accepted, or unity is possible only under one dogma? I think I do... Let me check up here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do unity as possible only under one dogma, so I can get all my settlements to follow the same religion as the one I founded. It's gonna start with the purchasing of a missionary in Carthage. And +2 charges on new missionaries. I chose a very bad time to purchase this missionary, but what does it matter? Rural population's been converted again, I see. Gonna have to stop trying this. Okay, is this night healing? It probably is. This Buccaneer can still rest until I am ready for it to take action. Because again, Augustus still is not happy with my actions. Oh, there goes my Carex getting attacked. I can still capture naval units without making matters any worse for me. Diplomacy-wise, at least. Okay. +4 gold per turn, please. A pleasure. Prepare the farm. Don't need to focus any... Don't need to give my towns any focuses as of yet. Okay, I think the first settlement I try to convert back is Nassau. With Shinto. Sikhism is majority again, and I hope it stays like that for when the age ends. Either that, or I'm gonna have to get another settler to settle another city for good measure. No, it's not cities, it's towns that they're initially. But Kamakura is presenting a generous gift to me again. Or it is presenting its gift to me like any city-state, potential city-state would. Oh, what am I even saying at this point? Oh! But, I can't because that would start a surprise war. I could move my Buccaneer over here. And I got me a treasure convoy from Santo Domingo, actually. Can move it up here. Hopefully safely. I'm predicting that Augustus is gonna settle way too close to me. Have to play a little nice with him, if that happens. Oh, the settler's actually going in the water. Now's my chance. Now's my chance, now's my chance, now's my chance. Got him! Haha. That's a nice thing to see if you're a pirate. Like me. There's gotta be something I can do to prevent these volcanoes from damaging my farms. Is there? Okay, my treasure fleet has arrived, at least. There's a ruin over here that I intend to take. I gotta get to it before Augustus's unit does. Oh, crossbows are firing on it. I gotta get out of here. Okay, so it can move. Let's get away from here. And the settler I just captured is going to settle down here for the silver resource. Either that or I could find something better. But as for this ruin, contractors repairing a temple foundation have discovered a superb positive jade. This precious stone would make superb jewelry, and the workers have offered to dig out the mine, but not for free. We've already got a jade resource with me, so I don't see that as necessary. I'm just gonna recruit the workers. Plus 30 protection to Nassau it is, since it's our capital. We got Nassau to our majority religion, Sikhism. Enemy of all nations, mastery is done. And we are under Kamakura's... No, not. Kamakura is under our suzerainty, I should say. Okay, we're almost even on science and on science and culture, at least. But just to be sure, I'm gonna do +1 science on specialists. Glad to do that. And now our settler is going to... 1, 2, 3... 3 is as far as it'll go. I think I'm gonna have him settle right here, next to the silver resource. And we got a diplomatic attribute for it. Well, for something at least. And it is going to be towards influence per age on the palace. I think it's for having a certain number of city-states under my suzerainty. I think I'm gonna do Reformation next, since it takes the least amount of turns. And I can actually get a haven in Nassau now, after oh so long. I still want to convert one of these towns into a city. This one only costs 800 gold to do so. This one only 550. Leaning towards that. Hippo is only 600. It's between the two for most expensive. I'll have to wait to see what happens. Oh, there's a cog that we can potentially capture, since we're pirates. Okay, so didn't know why it didn't let me do that before, but now we got another cog under our control. As if we didn't have enough of those already. This one can go back into the Buccaneers tile. I can definitely see how long these turns are taking with the amount of naval units we have to control. But we've met a new civilization, also.
Per servirvi. In qual modo potrete voi servire me? Intendete, in qual modo potrei essere io al servizio vostro?
Machiavelli of the Normans. Deceptiveness be to you. And Knight doesn't really have a whole lot to do around here, so I'll just have him go back to Santo Domingo. Actually, instead of settling down here, maybe I could have the settler go over here, since I see a fox resource over there. Or furs, as the game calls it. If I'm lucky, that could get my progress towards the treasure fleet legacy path faster. I definitely should have let that cog heal up first. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, before we move on. Oh, so they have a settlement of Hastinges that they've apparently started settling on right now. I'm gonna get a kill next. Actually, not quite. A pavilion would be nicer, since it produces more culture. It's gonna have to be on a rural tile, and I can redistribute that rural population over here, slightly to the east. I think I'll get Medieval Hills now, and a long overdue granary to boot. Actually, I don't really want a gristmill yet. I actually want to convert Tinga to a city right now, so I can get things done, civics and technologies researched faster. There's an observatory right there. Jade resource. We'll go right here. Wow, that is gonna produce a bunch more gold for me. Okay, so the privateer is fully healed up, and I'll have it explore a little bit. Oh my gosh. It's another opportunity for a settler. No way I'm letting that pass me up, even though I am at the I'm at the settlement limit, I see. But no matter. As long as I have what I want, all will be well in this world for me. Even if it includes getting more territory for my empire. I think that settler went on land, did it? Yeah, I think it did. So there's probably no way I'm gonna be getting that. Especially not if it decides to settle a new town. Got me another jade resource. I'm gonna master education. Get me another relic. Carthage is gonna have the other jade resource I picked up. Farm is gonna be repaired. Treasure convoy is going to go back to my homelands. Not safely. I'll tell you that much. I think it would be a good opportunity to explore and see what I can find. Maybe I can forget about that settler. I'm already going to be one over the limit once I use this one. So I'll just be content with what I have. Got a gold adjacency bonus from that policy. Medieval walls and Enlightenment milestone is complete. What's my what's my highest tile yield at? I'm not sure. Doesn't give me anything on this menu. Maybe if I... Oh, so it's this tile right here that's giving me the highest yield of any non-city center tile, I see. But we now have Port-au-Prince. So now we should be safer with getting the non-sufficient or B's legacy path. Because we got 3 settlements in distant lands, and 2 of them are following Sikhism as its majority religion. Another treasure convoy for us to take back home. But we're still getting converted to other religions. Oh, surrounded by Kalams, what they're called. Maybe I should try being a hero. Okay, so it's badly damaged now. I just hope I can defeat one of them before they do me in. More treasure fleet points towards the legacy path. And I'm guessing that was the privateer that got surrounded. It was. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go ahead and take all these out. But I'm too far away. I can still attack after getting closer. It's not quite dead yet. They're only at tier 1, and both of these units are at tier 2, so I do have a bit of an advantage against them. Okay, in fact, what I'm gonna go ahead and do real quick is try to upgrade all of these cogs into Karaks. It's only gonna cost 160 gold each. Last one. There it is. Now our Buccaneer is even more powerful.
The best investment for
I surprisingly haven't done much with the... I want to say the rest of the economic... the rest of the legacy paths, but economic seems to be what I'm lacking in the most. I've reached the first milestones with the science and military paths. I'm getting close to the first one in the Toshikana path. I'm wondering if I can make it to the first milestone in the economic path before the era ends. I'm definitely a little concerned about that. There is the option of going into a Dark Age, but if I do that, then I sacrifice all other legacy points. But that's a sacrifice you're going to have to make if you want to go for desperate times. There are desperate measures, I tell you. Ah, gosh, I cannot speak this part. I think it's gonna be best for me to take a break from this game and come back to it at a later time. definitely in between parts. So, until I'm ready to continue on, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!